Vinaya Deshpande with us from Mumbai. Vinaya, Maharashtra was one of the two states that saw the highest number of detainments on Thursday. Could you compare the action we've seen on Thursday and today? Are there different areas and different parts of Maharashtra that have seen these raids?
Well, Toya, yes, you're right. In fact, from Thursday onwards, we've seen that raids have continued in several parts of Maharashtra. In fact, today, the raids are being spearheaded by the state police. Top officials of the Maharashtra police have confirmed to CNN News 18 that not only are raids being conducted at several locations, but they are being targeted at local units where there are ground reports of PFI being strong and PFI holding its strength. So we are being told that localized action is being taken in Malegaon, in Solapur, in Nanded, in Bhiwandi, several locations across Maharashtra. We have seen that not only has the NIA raided in the last few days, we've seen that the ATS has also conducted raids across the state in the last few days. In fact, late last night, ATS also made its 21st arrest in the case again from Nanded, which is being considered as one of the places where the PFI is strong and where several such people with links to PFI are being picked up today as well, with the Maharashtra police at the helm of the affairs and the teams of the ATS as well in the town. We are being told that raids have been taking place at several locations. In fact, in Aurangabad, we have learned that over 10 persons have already been detained by the forces, by the special teams led by the Maharashtra police. We have learned reports of detentions in Malegaon as well, raids being conducted in other places. So clearly, Toya, as the agencies and the Maharashtra police have been telling us that this is a major crackdown on the PFI network, because ATS sources had also told CNN News 18 that this was a big plot about Mission 2047, where not only were there specified targets for as top BJP leaders and RSS functionaries, but also a kind of challenge to the state. And that is why we have seen that this whole idea of having materials with respect to a separate law and order situation that should be existent, a separate caliphate that should be there. So all these things are being considered by the central agencies, and that is why sections pertaining to waging war against the state have also been slapped in the previous cases. As of now, though the Maharashtra police have not yet given any official figures with respect to the total detentions that have taken place through the state, we haven't yet heard of the total number of arrests as well. So too premature to say how many arrests or detentions from across the state as of now, Toya, but what we can say is raids have begun from late last night till the early hours and continues in several parts of Maharashtra, especially headed by the Maharashtra police on the basis of the reports of local units with respect to strength of PFI at several locations. Back to you.
Okay, Vinaya, if I could request you to actually stay with us before we go over to reporters that are present in other parts of the country. This is breaking news we have regarding Assam in particular. We'll then connect with our reporter on the ground to get more details. CNN News 18 spoke to Hiren Nath. He's the ADGP, the special branch ADGP in Assam. Now, he spoke to my colleague Preeti, and these are the details he's given us so far. He said that 21 people linked with the PFI have been arrested from 8 districts of Assam. But let's try to go over to my colleague Preeti now and get more details. Preeti, you had this conversation. Bring us more details from that conversation, please.
Yes, Toya, just a few minutes ago, we tried to talk with the ADGP of Special Branch, Hiren Nath, because in Assam, the operations are being carried out by Special Branch as well. So we tried to talk to him, and he has let us know that so far, 21 people have been detained in the second raids in Assam on the PFI activities. And some really big names have come out, but he is yet to reveal about all the names of the 21 people detained. But yes, he has also stated that the districts from where these people have been detained are Gwalpara, Kamrup, Barpeta, Dhubri and Baksa. Because in the recent times we have seen that while we read about the names Goalpara, while we read about the names Barpeta, Dhubri, we have seen that a lot of recently the terror modules were busted in these districts, and the Chief Minister of the state, while addressing the press conference, he also stated that the PFI is actually creating the ecosystem. So you see the names are also coming out as far as the recent terror modules were busted. All the modules that were busted in the month of August actually were from Goalpara, were from Barpeta, were from Dhubri. So we can definitely see some connection. And very recently, while we tried to ask the Chief Minister of the state about the raids on PFI where 11 people were arrested from Assam, he stated that they have been requesting for the ban on PFI ever after the Gorukhuti incident happened, where actually they were trying to evict some illegal people who were trying to reside in the land of the indigenous people of Assam. But very violent protest happened over there, and we could see a lot of violence over there. And even after that, he was saying that maybe the incidents of Assam were not enough, but yes, he has been time and again saying that PFI is actually creating the ecosystem. And now we can see the people from where the PFI leaders have been arrested and detained for the second raid on PFI as well. As the names read out Goalpara, Barpeta, Dhubri, Baksa, we see that a lot of terror modules were also busted. A lot of madrasas were tracked down from these kind of places as well. So we can definitely see some connections. And as of now, we have also tried to ask the special branch ADGP Hiren Nath about the findings and the names. But yes, he is saying that it will take some time to find out their involvement in details regarding the activities they were involved into. Over to you.
Okay, let's go over now to my colleague Ritu for more details about the situation in Karnataka. Ritu, we're actually going to come over to you for two questions. The first question, quickly, if you could just walk us through the action we've seen against the PFI since the morning.
So yes, you see there's a multiple locations where the raids were on, and still the police is actually detaining most of them. But what the top police source has confirmed us is that in total 45 members, leaders, belonging from PFI, SDPI for that matter, from the CFI as well. So all together 45 members are being detained so far, and this is all coming in backdrop of the disturbance and the law and order situation being worsened in at times across Karnataka. But because remember, Karnataka has seen a lot of such communal issues in the couple of months that we are talking about, and you see then the ways and the turns that it had also taken up all sudden, and the violence erupting and then it being carried on for a couple of days, weeks, and then spreading across different districts as well. So that's the kind of a step that the state police had taken. And on these kind of organization, you see there was a pan-India search as well, that we know how it was taken out in a joint operation from NIA, ED and then the state police. So, and again on the same day itself, talking about Karnataka, there you see the state police had again and raided multiple locations, and 19 of them were being detained, and for later point 15 of them were being declared as arrested, and they're all now into the police custody. The interrogation with those PFI leaders is also on, but yes, there were multiple locations in the main Bengaluru as well, and different districts of the Karnataka where that raid took place. But now again you see the state police has come down heavily on these organizations. So there are multiple in all the districts across Karnataka, whether it is Mandya, Mangalore, coastal Karnataka that we're talking about, or for that matter, Koppal, Udupi. So all these places, the rural Bengaluru, all these places, there are these raids that are taking place. But let me tell this out to you that, in most of these locations, the detained ones are already been, taken for a judicial custody too. So